The potteries in poetry. You may have heard that the rain in Spain falls mostly on the plain, but have you ever heard that the smoke in Stoke falls mostly on the folk, ones who grow up in the region, potteries, and tell you quite a lot. They can recall what life was real life, and one which they never forgot. The potteries are made of 6 original towns, but those who lived in any one of them can tell you about their ups and downs. Arnold Bennett wrote a book called Anna of the Five Towns. So, did he miss one out, or was it the one that could not be found when making his way around? Just read this book and find out why. It might surprise you and even cause you to cry. The town of Jerusalem was called the mother of them all. The town of Hanley was the largest of them all. The town of Longton had the most chimneys of them all, and so it was that the smokiest of them all. The town which was forgotten was Fenton, next to Longton. So whichever town you lived in, it's still there today and not forgotten. And remember the foggy 50s when I was just a lad. My brothers and my sisters can't tell you just how so bad. You could just about see your hand on a dark and foggy night, which made it really hard to know whether you turn left or right. Stoke and Tunstall were the other two, so that's all 6, and that today is as true as my brother Fred is now getting on a bit. He's coming to 90 and is still full of wit. He taught me quite a lot when I was just a lad. He helped me to play good cricket, and out in the back painted me a wicket. My dad was a very good spin bowler, so I took on that role as I became older. The games we should play in Marlow Road are never seen today, as we must be getting old. Living in the potteries brings back memories for us all. When leaving school and starting work, we felt just 10 feet tall. The days are now gone when there was smoke in Stoke, but what does remain is the people in it. There are always and will be just down to earth, ordinary folk. So just looking back on the memories we had, those were the days with my mum and dad. If Arnold Bennett was here today, I wonder what he would say. Times have changed since he was alive and wrote about his famous 5. A century has passed, so Stoke became a city. So always remember that little ditty, that smoke in Stoke did fall one mostly on the folk. But no longer is that true, because all the chimneys are not just now just a few. The air around us feels completely new. So if you grew up in Stoke or Hanley, always remember your little family. Whichever town you grew up in, reflect on the place you lived in. Whether you grew up as a lass or grew up as a lad, don't forget the fun we all had. Looking back on the memories of life in the potteries, remember the times Remember those ways. Recall those memories, because those were the days. My brother John wrote the poem. He's lived in York for 60 years now, but he's always been a pottery lad. And he wrote that poem, amongst others, because he loved living in the potteries, and our family loved him. And he keeps in touch with all of us in the potteries. Stoke are down to earth people, and that's why I love living